Hi there and welcome to our first video on energy. In this video we're going to be focusing on energy transfers. We will be looking at the different stores of energy and how energy is transferred. So let's get started. So first of all, what is energy? Energy can be found in many different forms, and these forms can be transferred from one to another. And energy is the ability to do work. So whenever you use energy, you do work. The symbol for energy is a capital E, and the units are joules. So looking at the images on this side, we have windmills which generate a lot of energy. This energy is used as electricity, for example, and we use them to power our homes. Over here we have one of the greatest sources of energy. We have the sun, which provides us with a lot of energy, and over here we have factories which release these fossil fuels. We will have a look at this in a later video. So the different stores of energy include gravitational potential energy, kinetic energy, thermal energy, chemical energy, vibrational energy, nuclear energy, and elastic potential energy. And we're going to have a look at what these do and what they mean later in this video. The two main types of energy are potential energy, and this is energy which is stored in an object. You cannot see this energy. And the other one is kinetic energy, which is associated with movement. For example, a car which is moving, a person who is running, and you can see this energy as it's moving. So looking at this now, potential energy has chemical, gravitational, electrical, nuclear, and elastic with it. Kinetic has electrical, light, wind, thermal, sound. So electrical over here is the electricity in a lamp, for example. Over here it's to do with circuits. And the potential energy, these things which are involved with the potential energy have the energy stored within them. For example, gravitational potential energy is the energy stored in the earth. Nuclear energy is the energy stored in the nucleus. And kinetic energy, we can see it. We can see the light, we can see the wind which is moving. They all have kinetic energy within them. So now let's look at the definitions. Gravitational potential energy, this is when an object has not on the ground. So it's not on the ground, it's somewhere above the ground, and it's where the height has changed. Kinetic is in a moving object. Thermal is the state or temperature of an object. So we're going to have a look at specific heat capacity in a later video, and this has a lot to do with thermal energy. Vibrational energy is the object moving back and forth. Elastic potential energy is the energy stored in objects which are being stretched or compressed, for example a bouncy ball or a rubber band. Chemical energy is the energy stored in the molecules of an object, so chemicals. And nuclear is stored in the nucleus of an atom, so remember protons, neutrons. And electromagnetic, these are stored between charges of magnets being separated. So moving on to our next topic, transferring energy. So the main ways that energy can be transferred is through radiation, heating, mechanical, and electrical. So these can be transferred so if a heater, we have a heater, and the warm air from the heater is being used to heat the room. This is transferring energy. So, and it can be transferred from one form to another. We saw that. So we can transfer, for example, kinetic energy to chemical potential energy. So looking at this now, we have a moving car on this side, and we have Usain Bolt on this side. Both of these forms have kinetic energy. So we have this car moving, and we have maybe the petrol of the car as chemical potential energy. So we have the car goes to fill up his petrol, so it originally has chemical potential energy, and now it's being transferred to kinetic energy, when it's being moved. Same with Usain Bolt. Here you have to eat food, chemical energy, to have energy, and then that chemical energy is being used to run fast. In the description box below, there's a link to a quiz which you can have a go at. In our next video, we are going to be looking at some exam questions related to energy transfers. But for now, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And one last thing, please subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell.